Hi everybody, it's Dan and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a classic pumpkin cake. It's going to be two fudgy, chocolatey Bundt cakes stacked on top of one another, and it's going to be covered in delicious, smooth orange buttercream. Not only colored orange, but flavored with some fresh orange zest. Something very festive, very easy, and very delicious. I'll be sure to throw a link to the recipe down below in the description. And stay tuned at the end of the video for more information about the KitchenAid stand mixer giveaway. And of course, if you're new in my kitchen, don't forget to click subscribe down below and turn notifications so you don't miss out every time I post a new recipe. Now let's go ahead and get started on our delicious chocolate cakes. So first up, we want to grab a large mixing bowl and begin adding in your flour, your cocoa powder, your baking soda, and your salt. And give those a quick little whisk. Now we're going to scoot those to the side, grab a separate bowl, and to that we want to go ahead and add our butter and our sugar. And on a medium speed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cream our butter and our sugar together until they are light and fluffy. I like to mix mine together for a good 2–2.5 minutes to get maximum fluffiness. Then we're going to add in our eggs and our vanilla extract. Then back in with our hand mixer and blend those in on that same medium speed for an extra minute. So we have our wet ingredients, we have our dry ingredients, now it's time to put them all together. So we're going to take our dry ingredients and we're going to slowly add them into our butter mixture while alternating with our fresh brewed coffee. And again, you want to go in with your hand mixer on a nice low speed and gradually incorporate your wet and dry ingredients together until you have a nice smooth cake batter. You shouldn't need to mix longer than about a minute at most, but with that said, be sure not to overmix your cake batter. And just like that, in a couple of quick easy steps, you have pretty much the best chocolate cake batter. All that's left to do is to pour this into our prepared bundt pan. Now we do want 2 chocolate bunts, so after you bake this first chocolate bundt cake, you want to go ahead and you want to work on your second chocolate bundt. And you just pop in the oven and let bake at 350 degrees for a good 40 minutes or until your cake tester comes out clean. After your cakes have baked and cooled, it's going to be time to stack, cover with buttercream, and enjoy a nice, simple, delicious chocolate cake. So let's go ahead and we're going to take our first bundt cake and add a nice, generous layer of orange buttercream. Now we're going to go ahead and stack with our second chocolate bundt cake. Now to get that perfect pumpkin shape, depending on the bundt pan you're using, you may want to take a paring knife and carve out these little divots so you kind of have like a little dip for your pumpkin. You get those nice pumpkin grooves. Or if you want to save on the cake, because who doesn't want to save the cake, you can go ahead and just smooth your frosting around those divots and still have a unique pumpkin shape to it. I think for today though, I'm going to go ahead and take a paring knife and I'm going to carve out these divots, but Still want to keep it so I have those nice defined pumpkin ridges for when I put on my orange buttercream. Once you're ready to add on your orange buttercream, you want to go ahead, take your piping bag, and starting at the top, you want to go ahead and pipe your buttercream in a downward motion until your pumpkin is completely covered in orange buttercream. I find this to really just be the quickest and easiest way to get my cakes covered in buttercream. So I just like to start at the top, and while rotating my cake turntable, just pipe in a downward motion and really let that cake turntable do all the work. Once your cake is covered in that orange buttercream, it's time to smooth it over. So let's take our frosting scraper, and this time, starting at the bottom, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna smooth our buttercream in an upward motion to the top of our pumpkin. Really trying to keep in mind where our pumpkin ridges are gonna be, again, to really get that nice defined pumpkin shape. And you'll just wanna continue to do this until you have a nice smooth coating. When you're doing that final smoothing and you notice the texture of the buttercream becomes a bit ragged, don't worry, don't stress, there's a quick, easy fix. Just grab a bowl of hot water and dip your tools into the bowl to warm them up, pat them dry, and smooth your buttercream. The warm metal will melt the buttercream and give you that nice smooth finish. And once your buttercream is nice and smooth, you have a delicious pumpkin cake. All that's left to do is to add on some finishing touches. So first up, we're gonna add on our fondant stem. And of course, you can always finish it off with some green fondant leaves and vines. And after those finishing touches, you have a perfect chocolate pumpkin cake. Fluffy, moist, and rich chocolate cake covered in that dreamy orange zested buttercream for a simple, perfect autumn cake that is really simple and easy to make and just as delicious. I can't wait to get a slice. Well, thank you all for stopping by. I had so much fun showing you how to make a simple chocolate pumpkin cake with some orange zested buttercream, really orange and chocolate, two of my favorite flavor combinations. Other than peanut butter and chocolate, but that's a different story. If you're a fan of chocolate and you're a fan of orange, maybe together, or all things autumn, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Helps me out, lets me know I'm posting recipes you all like, you enjoy, and you want to see more of. And of course, don't forget to click subscribe down below and turn on the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new recipe. Like lots more pumpkin desserts. Plus, I still have 20 KitchenAid mixers to give away. So if you haven't already, be sure to enter down below with the link. Once you enter the giveaway, you'll have 20 chances to win and lots of ways to enter. Lastly, don't forget, if you make your own pumpkin cake or your own autumn-inspired dessert, definitely give a tag on Instagram. You know, let me see what you're baking up in your kitchen. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee, a slice of cake, enjoy the day, enjoy the weather. I hope you all get to do the same. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video very, very soon. Bye.